Hello, hello, hello. Alright, alright. Alright, you should be able to hear me. Sorry, Garrett. Thank you for moving. No, don't do that now! Don't do it now! No! You'll be alright. No, you're not, you're not. Let's see if it still works when I move it to the next monitor. There is a massive delay on there. So I'm listening to myself back, which is always nice to hear. Um, Alright, let's see if you can hear me. Okay, you can hear me. Yes. We're going to start from week 7. I'm going to start a little bit before week 7 because I stopped a little bit before week 7 the other day. Let's go, 10 minutes. Be merciful, judge not, and you shall not be judged. Condemn not, and you shall not be condemned. Forgive, and you will be forgiven. Give, and it will be given to you. Good measure, pressed down, shaken together, running over, will be put into your bosom. For with the same measure that you use, it will be measured back to you. And he spoke a parable to them. Can the blind lead the blind? Will they not both fall into the ditch? A disciple is not above his teacher, but everyone who is perfectly trained will be like his teacher. Give me one second. Yeah. We're back. I gave you food. It's in there. It's in there. A disciple is not above his teacher, but everyone who is perfectly trained will be like his teacher. And why do you not look at the speck in your brother's eye? Why do you look at the speck in your brother's eye, but do not perceive the plank in your own eye? Or how can you say to your brother, Brother, let me remove the speck that is in your eye, when you yourself do not see the plank that is in your own eye? Hypocrite. First remove the plank from your own eye, and then you will see clearly to remove the speck that is in your brother's eye. Beware of hypocrisy, for a good tree does not bear bad fruit, nor does a bad tree bear good fruit. For every tree is known by its own fruit. For uh, for men do not gather figs from thorns, nor do they gather grapes from a bramble bush. A good man out of the good treasure of his heart brings forth good, and an evil man out of evil treasure of his heart brings forth evil. For out of the abundance of the heart his mouth speaks. But why do you call me Lord, Lord, and not do the things which I say? Whoever comes to me and hears my sayings and does them, I will show you whom he is like. And he is like a man building a house, who dug deep and laid the foundation on the rock. And when the flood arose, the stream beat vehemently against that house, and could not shake it, for it was founded on the rock. But he who heard and did nothing is like a man who built a house on the earth without a foundation, and against which the stream beat vehemently, and immediately it fell, and the ruin of that house was great. Chapter 7. Now when he concluded all his sayings in the hearing of the people, he entered Capernaum, and a certain centurion's servant, who was dear to him, was sick and ready to die. So when he heard about Jesus, he sent elders of the Jews to him, pleading with him to come and heal his servant. And when they came to Jesus, they begged him earnestly, saying that the one for whom he should do this was discerning, for he loves our nation and has built us a synagogue. Then Jesus went with them, and when he was already not far from the house, the centurion sent friends to him, saying to him, Lord, do not trouble yourself, for I am not worthy that you should enter under my roof. Therefore did not even think myself worthy to come to you, but say the word, and my servant will be healed. For I also am a man placed under authority, having soldiers under me, and I say to one, Go, and he goes, and to another, come, and he comes, and to my servant, do this, and he does it. When Jesus heard these things, he marveled at him and turned around and said to the crowd that followed him, I say to you, I have not found such great faith, not even in Israel. For those who were sent returned into the house, found the servant well who had been sick. Now it happened the day after that he went into the city, in a city called Nain, and many of his disciples went with him, and a large crowd. And when he came near the gate of the city, behold, the dead man was being carried out, the son of his mother, and she was a widow, and a large crowd from the city was with her. When the Lord saw her, he had compassion on her, and said to her, Do not weep. Then he came and touched the open coffin, and those who carried him stood still, and he said, Young man, Young man, I say to you, arise. So he who was dead sat up and began to speak, and he presented him to his mother. Then fear came upon all, and they glorified God, saying, A great prophet has risen among us, and God has visited his people. And this report about him went throughout all Judea and the surrounding region. The disciples of John reported to him concerning all these things, and John, calling two of his disciples to him, sent them to Jesus, saying, Are you the coming one, or do we look for another? And when the men had come to him, they said, John the Baptist has sent us to you, saying, Are you the coming one, or do we look for another? And that very hour he cured many of infirmities and afflictions and evil spirits, and to many blind he gave sight. Jesus answered and said to them, Go and tell John the things you have seen and heard, that the blind see, the lame walk, the lepers are cleansed, the deaf hear, the dead are raised, the poor have the gospel preached to them, and blessed is he who is not offended because of me. When the messengers of John had departed, he began to speak to the multitudes concerning John. What did you go out into the wilderness to see? A reed shaken by the wind? But what did you go out to see? A man clothed in soft garments? Indeed, those who are gorgeously apparelled and live in luxury are in king's court. But what did you go out to see? A prophet? Yes, I say to you, more than a prophet. This is he who it is written, Behold, I send my messenger before your face, who will prepare your way before you. For I say to you, among those born of women, there is not a greater prophet than John the Baptist, yet he who is least in the kingdom of God is greater than he. And when all the people heard him, even the tax collectors justified God, having been baptized with the baptism of John. But the Pharisees and lawyers rejected the word of God for themselves, not having been baptized by him. And the Lord said, To what then shall I liken the men of this generation? What are they like? They are like children sitting in the marketplace, calling to one another, saying, We played the flute for you, and you did not dance. We mourned to you, and you did not weep. For John the Baptist came neither eating bread nor drinking wine, and you say, He has a demon. The Son of Man has come eating and drinking, and you say, Look, a glutton and a wine-bibber, a friend of tax collectors and sinners, but wisdom is justified by all her children. Then one of the Pharisees asked him to eat with him, and he went to the Pharisee's house and sat down to eat. And behold, a woman in the city who was a sinner, and she knew that Jesus sat at the table in the Pharisee's house, brought an alabaster flask of fragrant oil, and stood at his feet behind him weeping. And she began to wash his feet with her tears, and wiped them with the hair of her hands. Oh, we ended. I don't have any sound playing out from that. I didn't hear. I didn't hear. We got close to 8 again, so we're in an awkward bit where we keep getting close to the next chapter. We'll finish some time. It's alright. There's the word for that in the description. Beautiful. We're going to go on mute for a minute, 10 minutes. Okay. I do not pray enough. Alright. Um. Okay. Four, six, seven, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Yikes! Oh my god! Then come out, let's play tonight. How about I ask you this question first? Ooh, oh yeah. What you gonna do for today? But okay, yeah. She can hook herself, okay. So what would you do if the Roosevelt? No. Okay. Yeah. Okay. What's going on? Stop lagging out on me like that. Right. You make me so late for work. Don't know, no, no, no. You make me so late for work. You make me so late for work. Boom, boom, bow, bow, bow. Yeah. This one I've got the timer on an hour and I have like 20 minutes. Put pause on it. Is this nigga really streaming his job out? Yeah. It's true. Because I can't hold myself accountable. I don't. I get up too late. I'm supposed to start this process at 5 a.m. So it's 7 o'clock in the afternoon. 17's like a crazy number. And there's probably a few of those where they've been rejected and they won't tell me and never updated on the website, but most of those, I've double checked, most of them still on Get It. It's crazy. I mean, it's fair. It's probably going to go down now because I haven't actually checked today. So, okay, so I have to turn that off. It makes me go a minute gap every time I talk. I'd love to stream the Indeed experience here, but I don't know if I get in trouble. But can you get? I'm gonna change ChatGPT. Can I get in trouble for live streaming Indeed? Sure. Yeah. Mm, mm, um, I kind of want to do, I kind of want to do it. I don't. It's nothing crazy as everything though. I'm gonna have to pick and choose. This is gonna take. It'd be really quirky. When it can. Mm. Right. Down. Part time. Being with you there was part time. Made the most out of my time. Do the same when it's your time. But we're not looking back at last time. Made these niggas come up off mine. I see miracles of all kinds. Change the world in my spare time. I'm the greatest of them all time. I'm not trying to be on your time. I see bodies in the chalk lines. Bullet holes in the stop signs. In the same color crossfire. Genocide on the south side. We pray we get more time. Feel the pain, we need more time. Things change in the stop time. Things change in the short time. We pray we get more time. Feel the pain, we need more time. I can't give you a closer. Even Ye would copyright strike me using his music on stream. So, I'm not going all the way to hide. Yeah, what? Like, screw it, you know? You know what? Screw it. Alright, let me just. It doesn't matter if you know. It's the same, isn't it? Alright, you ready? This is gonna be. Oh, come on, OBS update. There's more windows than that now. There you go. Hold on. Let me. There you go. uh, and if I was to write this, oh, my life is falling apart. Alright. Let's see how this looks. Hey, look at that. I'm smart. I'm really smart. Yeah. So no one wants to manager. Today's Wednesday. I think I have one about this. It's like, true. Indeed does this. It's like I only want to go like, you know. Oh. Alright. Alright, we're gonna have to pause the stream. I'm gonna reply to this one. Bro, we're about to get 18 W's in the chat, please. Please. Do it for me. Do it for me. Wait, no, get the. How is it stuck on there? You see that? £8 an hour. I don't think I'm gonna. That's crazy. That's... No, I'm kidding. I do want this job. Bro. Pick. What are you still doing on the screen? Yeah. This is a you problem, bloody. Get out of here. Yeah. Oh, they're all overlapping each other. Right. Sorry, I'm relatively new to proper streaming. This is a proper stream. I'm doing like a big. I'm doing an application on a big TV. It's unbelievable. It's Let's see if the audio is still working. It is, yeah. Imagine that OBS up on the screen. This is the most fun I've ever had in my life. Oh, what's going on? Alright, yeah, okay. I kind of want to tell people because I feel like they'd really enjoy that, but it'd be people I don't know, and I feel like that would end badly. You think if I was worried about that, then I wouldn't be doing this, but it's a small channel. Mm-hmm. Mm. I am sorry, I got excited for a minute and then I kind of fumbled back. You know, move for work. Bye-bye at the wild, wild west. What if you ain't found out yet? Riding a pickup, baby. It's a hell of a time, burning like a candlelight. Are you ready? Are you ready? Oh, wait, no, 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 just we are you not entertained? Who's not entertained by my pain? Who ain't cast a check on my name? When my campaign, we're on 43 minutes left, by the way, but I'm gonna have to cut it off in like 10 minutes. Burn, baby, burn. Sometimes it hurts, so guess you never learn to hurt and empty out of the firm. Share with worm. Man, a couple wrong turns could fire forever as a permanent burn. Charging cookie that's bang for your buck. If you're kissing on the mouth, you charging enough. They heard I was flying them out. I was trying for clout. I was dying again. Man, the mouth got mad. Hurt R. Kelly and then that's Balenciaga air burning like a candlelight. Your love is sting. Yeah, the application was really quick, so that was unbelievable. It's never like that. Your love is dangerous. I love who body like the wild, wild west. What if you ain't found out yet? Riding in a pickup place. Time. So annoying, I'm gonna have to stop the music. That's getting clipped that moment. I got number 18, bro. That was crazy. Alright, yeah, it's working now. No. Sorry. Mm. Brace the Lord, this is fun. Ah, this is the one. It's the same one. What is that? Oh, it's in the name. Right now, just an old fantasy just show. Maybe I'll hop for a toe. Yeah, I'm sitting back in my home. Hold you with a my thing when you pose in metro line. On the springs where I'm tryna right now. Just tryna sunrise. Now I'm tryna sunrise. Now keep me up, keep me up. Wanna beat me up, better keep me up, better keep me up, better keep me up. Wanna beat me up, better keep me up. We're coming down swerving. This for real, not a version. Ooh, even you never. The one just working. We're coming down swerving. This for real, no. Mm-hmm. You, me. Oh my god. I've got that one on it. The flame. Mm-hmm. The flame. I could get you if I want. No. About to happen anymore. I'm scared, but you know how to anymore. I'm trying to. Nice. Go, 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 go. Oh yeah, Vultures comes first before Carnival. We got the win on a Wednesday. What? No, but jump off in the way you again. No. The F8 Lamborghini Rosa. Oh, we'll go after freeze the screen in a second. Ghost and the ghost. Yeah, yeah, out of here. Every time I gotta know her, it's a no, sir. On Earth, I'm not really from Earth. I've been my own work, better do your homework. I think that the first ring hurt me. I saw a messing in my hole with the insurance up. I saw my pretending to influence us. So what's the Snooky yo? I got most one. Oh, yeah, I got. Let's. Maury. Took it to the Gary. Never tell her sorry. Just cut up. What? Deep gang is with me all the time. I don't know who I messed last night. I got all the silence. I don't know. This man, they are. Y'all from who again? I mean, with the force this time, anti-Semitic. I just a Jewish. I just Jewish bitch. Let me running like a lamb. Bitch got pregnant in the freezer. For who baby is it? Is it? Well, with the switches, but the heat got extensions. came with the trenches, aim for our neck, with a point from about the neck, goes the trenches, with the trenches, with the trenches. I've been blue and reckless. Houston, Texas, with the trenches, with my best friend. I'm talking about dollar signs. Since they suck at places, California. With some y'all being freaks bad. Middle, each one egg on me, stick on me, and I got security. You should know she young, and she only in this person, she was me. We both watch hands in the backyard. Time to chat. Yeah. Guys, we got bad news. I got rejected from a place. Not the one we just applied for, obviously. Although that's not that obvious. Go. I did the impossible. Seasonal. Oh,以前打伞，那慢慢啦。Go. Go. My smash, return to the max. I walk over, I get up and grab. They let me out in fence. The hood on good on stand. I really not just so bad. It's trying to 100 brags. Ladies and gentlemen! Oh crap. This Game of Thrones, using other clones, even on rocket ship, trying to go home. Instead of disappoint, since the day we was born, everybody's pissed off, gonna make a drink the yarn. Now I'm Kelly. Now I'm Bill Cosby. Now I'm Puff Daddy Rich. That's me too, me rich. What are you doing over there? Oh, I can't be stopped. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I don't have time to do it now, but I have to call off the stream now. I've got we're going on, but what a stream! What a stream! Oh, goodness. Praise the Lord. Alright, we started another half an hour, so I know you can see that. promise it's true. I'll show you that. Look how used to the streams I'm getting now. This is unbelievable. So quick. I'm quicker than Ross and Sneeko now. I didn't forget Aiden's first name. I just don't know. Oh, you can move it around. Look at this. Unbelievable. Can you move into other tabs? Oh, I always noticed to move is to sort them. Alright. Alright. I do have a normal timer, but it didn't show up on the stream. So. Alright. Let's get going. Thank you.